Hi! Today we will have practice for our second chakra, the space of our sensuality, creativity, femininity, sexuality and emotionality. So you can pay lots of attention to the lowest part of the belly, around your pelvis, and this is where this chakra is located. Sit with legs spread apart, knees either bent or straight legs. If it's not comfortable, you can always sit higher on the pillow or a block, lengthen throughout the spine. And wherever you are, slide your hands onto the thighs, close the eyes. And you can visualize here that you are describing to someone what can you feel right now in lots of details. So tell this person how it feels like to breathe, how it feels when the blood is moving through the veins in your arms, how it feels like today. It's always nice to know what you are working on. You can slide both hands to the lower part of the belly, picturing the orange light glowing in this area. And the element of the second chakra, Svadhisthana, is water. So we will have lots of swaying, rocking movements today, lots of fluidity. Open your eyes. And let's start to wake up the body with those rocking movements from side to side. Sway to the one side, lengthen one side of the body, then the other. Be very liquid and intuitive in those movements. Make it feel yours and so good. Stretch the arms forward and we will start to make circles from one foot to the other, just forward, then backward round the spine. Just forward, roll forward and backward. And keep moving, waking up the inner legs and the spine. Then reverse the circle to the other direction and really explore the shape. Feel free to move it to your own maximum. Stay playful. Then come back to the center. We will cross the legs, so we are landing in Sukhasana, easy pose. Take the arms wide into the T shape, broaden across the chest, exhale. Breathe in, take both arms up, watch the thumbs. Drop the right fingers onto the right side, extend left arm across the temple line. Stay heavy in both seats in order to stretch long line in the left side body. You can even drop left hand behind the head if it feels comfortable. Send breath into the front ribs. Climb up, both hands behind the head. Lean backward, squeeze your heart to the sky. Breathe out round the spine to the cat shape. Find the bottom of exhale. Then breathe in, climb back up. Breathe out, hands wide into the T shape. Breathe in, palms touch above the head. And then drop the left fingers onto the left side. Stretch right arm across the ear line. Send space and breath and heat to the right side body. If it feels fine, place the right hand behind the head and try to roll the chest open to the sky. Be spacious in your lungs, ribs. Climb up, both hands interlaced behind the head, lean backward. Breathe out, cat shape, round the spine. Breathe in, climb up, arms wide into the T shape. Then take the hands all the way up, breathe in, hands forward and step into the O4s. Here we are keep going with our liquid swaying movements. Sway the hips to the right, look to the right. Stretching the left side of the neck and then switch. Hips to the left, look to the left. Then roll the hips to the right, look to the right, but then take hips forward, breathe out leftward and back to the center. Hips to the right, then forward, almost like a cobra, leftward and back to all fours. Last time, try to be a little bit deeper in this movement, almost like catching the cobra at the front and then coming back to center. The same the other direction, hips to the left, forward, chest forward, hips to the right and backward to the child pose. Keep rolling. Find the biggest circle you can make. And the last one, hips left, forward and right. And catch the child pose for a moment. Breathe into the back body. Then climb up and stay with the hips on the heels. Stretch the arms forward. Breathe in, arms up to the sky. Breathe out, arms forward, round the spine. Breathe in, heart up. Breathe out, arms forward, chin to chest. Breathe in, up. Breathe out, round. Breathe in for a last time, lengthen. And breathe out, move forward, head down. We will do it faster with Kapalabhati right now. If it's too much for you, you can keep the slow pace. If it's okay, those pumping, forceful exhales. Breathe in, arms up, lengthen, and let's start. Quick breathe outs, sharp breathe outs. So you breathe out forcefully, the belly button goes in, and you keep moving your arms. It should create lots of fire in the lower belly. And then climb up, reach the fingers to the sky, lengthen. Drop the hands down, tuck the toes under, and first downward facing dog. Keep intuitive movements here, bending one knee then the other. Let's make this downward dog feels more familiar, more cozy, with long breath. And slowly, let's walk the feet to the outside of the hands. So you can already walk on the outer edges of the mat. Then land down in Malasana, yogi squat. If it's too much, go a little bit higher. Or roll a blanket underneath the heels. Let's add a wavy movements also here. Opening one knee at the time. Even physically, you can push one knee a little bit more backward. Find space for your chest. You can be even playful with your arms. Let there be no rules. Move in the way that feels lovely. Then take a look forward. Climb the hips up, half Uttanasana. Point the toes forward and breathe out, land all the way down. Hold the elbows. Sway the spine right and left. Ecstatic sway. Neck is long, shoulders away from the ears. Take a look forward. You can bend the knees right now because we will roll bone by bone up, starting from tailbone, lower spine, middle spine, so the head and the shoulders go up as the last one. Roll the shoulders down and back, and then stand at the beginning of the mat. Let's establish Tadasana, the mountain pose. Find the drishti, firmness from the feet to the upper legs, even to the belly. Roll the whole abdominal wall in. Then take the hands up, look up, breathe out, go down with long spine, nose to knees. Breathe in, peek forward, lengthen. Breathe out, step the right foot, only the right foot to the back, and start to rock back and front. Kind of like lubricating through the legs, waking up the ankles, knees, and all the joints there. Then place the right knee down and let your hips to sink lower. So connected to the slowest, deepest part of the belly. Tuck the toes under, step the left foot backward, plank pose. Roll down to the knees, chest, chin, elbows in. Forward to little cobra. And here we will spread the arms to the side so the elbows are bent 90 degrees. With breathe in, heart up. Breathe out all the way down. Breathe in, roll up, strong legs, strong glutes. Breathe out, down. Breathe in, activate the lower belly to open the front body even more. Breathe out, down. Up on breathe in and wave down. Hands underneath the shoulders, look forward. Breathe out, roll to the child pose. Take a moment. Breathing space to back of the ribs, to lower spine, sacrum. Look forward, climb up, tuck the toes under, downward facing dog. Once again, try to describe everything you can feel right now in front body, back body. Lengthen the torso. Then go on to the tippy toes and take a tippy toe walk forward, not too fast. Feeling the legs moving between the hands. Breathe in, look forward, lengthen. Breathe out all the way down, tuck the chin to the chest. Breathe in, rise up. If you need, bend your knees to keep long spine. Hands to the heart. Same thing, left leg. Breathe in, look up, arms up. Breathe out, Uttanasana, nose to knees. Breathe in, look forward, lengthen. Breathe out, step the left foot to the back of the mat. Stay in the lunge. Start rocking back and front. Some of you may be able to completely straight the right leg, but if not, it's not a big deal. Just keep rocking. Any fresh movement, it's nice for the legs. Every new angle to open is very welcome. Then place the left knee down, sinking lower with the hips, pointing the pelvis downward towards the ground. And then tuck the left toes under, lift the left knee, step the right foot backward, roll down if you are ready, chaturanga, otherwise knees, chest, chin, breathe in cobra or upward dog, and breathe out downward facing dog. Press long fingers down to the mat. Keep rolling the sitting bones away from your heels. The belly is actively pressed backward to the spine. And then look forward. You may step as you did the last time, or you may jump forward, lengthen. Breathe out all the way down. Breathe in, Urdhva, upward hands look up. Breathe out, hands to the heart. Then step the feet hip distance apart. Hands to the waistline, lengthen, breathe in. Breathe out from the hips, bend down, wrap around the big toes with first two fingers, lengthen, inhale. Breathe out all the way down. Roll some weight onto the toes and make an effort to push the sitting bones to the sky. The knees can be bent if you need them to be bent. But picture that the center of the pose is in the lower belly. And from the slowest, deepest part of the belly you are rising long lines across the spine, across the legs. Take a look forward, lengthen. Hands to the waistline, exhale. Breathe in, climb up, elbows pointed backward, a little bit of back bend. And then come back to the beginning of the mat. Hands up, look up. Breathe out, take a dive down, nose to knees. Peek forward, inhale. Breathe out, step or jump backward and move to chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Breathe in, open up. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Stretch the right leg up to three-legged dog. Bend the right knee and start to make big circles with the right knee. Feeling all the muscles around your right hip joints that are working right now. Then push the right knee to the chest, make a room for the right foot to slide it between the hands, ground the back heel down, and let the left arm to carry you to warrior two. Take the look to the right. Lower belly is squeezed inward. Find room across the pelvis, room across the shoulders. From warrior two, straight the right leg, slide the left hand through the left leg and reach the right arm across the ear line. If it's more convenient for your neck to look down, of course look down, and try to also lift the left arm, kind of like making both arms parallel. Strong, deepest belly connection. Bend the right knee, keep those arms if you can as you sway to Paschimottanasana, if you cannot drop the right forearm onto the thigh. Lengthen the left side body, take the tummy backward. And then come back, reverse Trikonasana just for a moment, and then hands to the hips, feet open to the outside. Belly in, lower ribs in, spread the collarbone and lift it up to the sky as you bend the knees. Start to sway here. Watery, liquidy movements. Lower thighs are parallel to the ground. And then drop the left fingers underneath your nose, rise the right hand up. Keep those legs, the goddess legs. Then drop the other hand and twist to the other direction. Breathe across the chest, long lines in the arms. Then roll down. Point both toes forward. Arm support will help you lengthen, look forward, and breathe out. Take a quick moment in Prasarita, just to relax here. Take a look forward, lengthen, walk the hands towards the right foot. Take your flow, your way. It can be four-legged chaturanga or knees, chest, chin, even three-legged flow. Take it how you love to. And we will meet in downward facing dog. Stretch the left leg up to the sky. Bend the left knee, point it up, and start to make big circles with the left knee. Still lengthen the right side body. Then left knee into the chest. Let it rise your chest as you step the left foot forward, ground the right heel down, circle the right arm up and around to warrior two. Work powerfully with your legs, lower belly, thighs, but let your shoulders, neck and jaw to stay relaxed. Cool. Straight the left leg, sway the left arm across the ear line, and you can keep the right hand on your thigh or you can extend it up, making the arms parallel or almost parallel. Pointing the tailbone down to access strong belly and keep strong belly in those arms as you sway to the left. Modification will be to place left forearm on the thigh. Ground down through the right foot to lengthen even more leftward. And then come back up, straight both legs. Then slide the hands to the waistline. I will turn to your direction. One more goddess, and this will be wild goddess pose. Waking up this femininity energy, slide the hands onto the thighs. And I invite you to be creative here. You can dance it out. Just keep the goddess legs and be very playful. From time to time you can straight one leg, then the other. Any circle movements are welcome. Sway movements. Kind of like dance it out. Wild and free. Creative in the arms. Some side stretches. Do anything your body asks you to do. And when you feel that you are done, drop the hands, point the toes forward. And on breathe out, take a rest in Prasarita Padottanasana. Or if you are full of energy and you don't feel like taking a rest, then I welcome you to go for a headstand and also be creative in the legs. So you can find some fluid movements by, for example, bending one knee at a time, stretching one leg, and then bending the other knee, stretching the other leg. Inviting this water element to the practice. And when you are done, drop the feet down and we will all meet in Prasarita. Look forward, walk your hands rightward, step the right foot backward and take Vinyasa your way. Breathe in heart open through the shoulders and breathe out strong belly takes your hips to downward facing dog. Breathe deeply, kind of like taking a bath in your breath. Then drop your knees down, sit down. We will move to Paschimottanasana right now. So slide the hips to the sides, stretch the legs forward. Find freedom for your sitting bones. And look it up. We will roll the sitting bones backward, bend the knees a little bit. And to keep the long spine, we will do this exercise. Press the hands down next to your thighs and then try to press them backward. Kind of like magnetizing the hands towards the hip bones, but without moving the hands backward. Press the hands once again down and push it backward. This way you are dragging your own chest forward between the arms. You can take the hands a little bit more forward if you like. And if you feel like lowering all the way down, of course you can. But it's so important to keep the spine as long as you can possibly make it. Let's climb up, lengthen, bend both knees, take the hands behind the back, point the fingers forward, and then press the heels down, fingers down, and lift the hips up. And let's rock the hips up and down here. If you like, you can drop the head backward. Find those strong glutes that are going up and down. Lowest part of the belly feels alive and engaged. Press to the maximum up and then drop the hips down. Let's cross the right ankle above the left thigh, like kind of figure 4. Then roll down, flat spine. Send the right arm to the hole you've created between the thighs, left fingers from the outside of the left knee. But if you cannot hold your knee, you can always hold the inside of the left thigh. Push your nose to the right shin bone. But then keep those legs and release the head down. With every breath out, actively press the legs towards the chest. Right foot is flexed, left foot is relaxed. Then drop the left foot down, keep those legs, and just roll them onto the left. Extend right arm to the right side. And be full of your breaths. Taking a shower in your full breaths. Being thankful for this moment on the mat. Come back to the center, roll both knees to the outside of the ribs and sway the legs right, left. Freeing movements for lower spine. Then roll the knees to the chest and forward legs to sit. 2 more rocks like this, backward and then forward to sit. Last time, roll it backward, forward, stay in the seated position. Both pose. Extend the arms, lengthen the spine, press down through the sitting bones. So the root goes from the lower belly, and from there you try to lengthen the spine. Some of you may even want to grab the big toes and lift the heart higher up. Shoulders still away from the ears. And then bend both knees. Come to the middle of the mat. Cross left ankle above the right thigh. Flex the left foot. And go down. Left arm between the thighs, right arm from the outside of the knee. Pull nose towards the left shin bone. And then release the head down. But keep pushing the legs in, especially on exhale. It's a nice moment to find the depth of the pose. Drop the right foot down, keep those legs, just roll them onto the right side. Extend left arm to the left side, finding this passive twist. Being very grateful for our body, for this magnificent long breath. And then slowly roll back. Push the knees in towards the chest. And let's take a happy baby moment. Still rocking through the hips right and left. Then place the feet down, knees bent, feet hip distance apart, toes pointed forward, and little bridge pose. Try to roll the shoulders underneath you as you take the shoulder blades in towards each other. Activate your glutes, but not too much, to not spread the knees too much. Knees should stay parallel. Activate the back of the thighs, the hamstrings. And then roll down. Kiss the nose to the knees. Give yourself a huge hug. Then extend the left leg, right leg. Open the palms to the sky. Shavasana. And once again at the end of the class, put awareness to the lower part of the belly, space around your pelvis, your home of personal creativity and sensuality. When this second chakra is activated and in balance, it's easy to express yourself in a creative way. You feel comfortable with yourself and satisfied by your sensual and sexual experiences. Take a deep breath in, long and full breath out, and picture that you are radiating this fluid softness. And truly deep down in the belly, you know how to go with the flow and how to enjoy the life and yourself more and more.